Hello, my name is Juanita Ramirez and this is my recording for Unit 5. The data type of a value is an attribute that tells what kind of data that value can have. Most often, that term is used in connection with static typing of variables in programming languages like C/C++, Java, and C#, or hashtag, where the types of variable is known at the compile time. Data types include the storage classification like integers, floating point values, strings, and characters. Data types define particular characteristics of data used in software programs to inform the compilers about predefined attributes required by specific variables or associated data objects. Primitive is the simplest type of programming language item. It may also refer to the smallest processing unit accessible by a programmer. In a high-level programming language, discrete statements and primitive data types perform a single operation or signify a single data item. Primitives are used to create more complex pieces of code. Primitive types are also known as built-in types or basic types. An array data structure is a fundamental element of a computer programming that creates collections of individual elements, each of which has its own array index or key. Arrays are handy ways to store various bits of group information in nearly any common programming language. In programming, a collection is a class used to represent a set of similar data type items as a single unit. These unit classes are used for grouping, managing related objects. A collection has an underlying data structure that is used for efficient data manipulation and storage. Code readability and maintenance improves when collections are used in logical constructs. Object in C hashtag is an instance of a class that is created dynamically. Object is also a keyword that is an alias for the predefined type system.object in the .NET framework. The unified type system of C hashtag allows objects to be predefined. This can be user-defined, reference, or value type, but they all inherit directly or indirectly from system.object. This inheritance is implicit so that the type of object needs not be declared with system.object as the base class. In general, object type is useful where there is a requirement to build generic routines, because values of any type can be assigned to variables of object types. Object type is used most in designing classes that handle objects of any type that allow code to be reused. The non-generic collection classes in the .NET framework library, such as ArrayList, queue, use object type to define various collections. An object is also known as an instance. Business data is the information that is used to plan and operate an organization. This includes source data that a business collects and data that has been processed, such as calculated metrics or forecasts. Java is a simple, object-oriented, high-performance language. It is distributed, portable, multi-threaded, and interpreted, mainly intended for the development of object-oriented, network-based software for Internet applications. Internet implies systems, different network features, different window libraries, and different operating systems. Java guarantees identical programming behavior on different platforms. Data type specifies the size and type of value that can be stored in an identifier. The Java language is rich in its data types. Different data types allow the user to select the appropriate needs to select the appropriate types for the needs of the application. The data types in Java are classified as primitive, which include the integers, characters, boolean, and floating point. Non-primitive, which is classes, interfaces, and arrays. Collections provide the user the ability to conduct easy manipulation with data or objects without restrictions. An object is an instance of an entity which can have certain attributes that can be defined by the user. That concludes my recording for Unit 5. Thank you for watching.